Media Mock Draft 4.0. What this does, as always, is it takes the best mock drafts from around the interwebs and it creates one first round mock draft with the best picks, most popular picks. So, for example, for us, Mike Green, Jahad Campbell, Derek Harmon, Walter Nolan, Kenneth Grant, it's probably going to be our pick. Okay, that's probably going to be our pick because those are the most popular names. Michael Williams as well. But let's just see how it goes. So, pretty much, again, takes the best from all around the interwebs, and it creates a full-on first-round mock draft. So, we got Cam Ward, first pick. Travis Hunter, second pick, and Abdul Carter, third pick. I think this is pretty much unilaterally, like, everyone thinks that this is going to happen the way it is here, where it's going to be number 1, Cam Ward, number 2, Travis Hunter, and number 3, Abdul Carter. I think Will Campbell is also projected 100% to be the 4th pick. And then the Jags pick could be Mason Graham. But now there's actually a chance that this could be Ashton Genty. That's also another, like, kind of common flashing up there recently type of talk. Is that they could take Ashton Genty at pick 5 instead of going with Mason Graham. This, of course, would make the Raiders go with Amon, Calvin Banks to the Jets, Jalen Walker to the Panthers, Tyler Warren goes to the Saints, and finally the Bears take Mason Graham. Now, there is no trades in this media mock draft, keep that in mind, but Mason Graham dropping to 10, you would probably see a team trade up potentially and try to get him. Like, he is that good of a defensive lineman, defensive tackle, actually, that someone would trade up and try to get him. Then you got Shamar Stewart going to the 49ers, McMillan going to the Cowboys, Will Johnson going to the Dolphins, Colson Loveland going to the Colts, Michael Williams going to the Falcons, you got Tyler Booker going to the Cardinals, and you got James Pierce Jr. going to the Bengals. This is someone I have not seen much when it comes to us taking. There's not many times I've seen us, like in many mock drafts, them say we're going to take James Pierce Jr. It's an interesting one. I'll say it like that. I think that's the best way to put it. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say it's not possible, but wow, okay. Yeah, James Pierce Jr. Okay. I mean, it's a great pick. Don't get me wrong. He's still a really great player. Just not someone that has been talked about much. And usually, when you get closer to the actual draft, you kind of have a generalized idea of who's being talked about, and this guy's isn't. And it's very possible. Where is he on the big board? He is average draft position is 27, pick 27. Ranked 23. The only problem with the idea of this, especially with how this draft's going, is you're telling me you're going to take James Pierce Jr. over Walter Nolan, over Jahad Campbell, over Mike Green, over Starks in this mock draft, over Barron, over Nick, the strong safety guy, all the offensive linemen. I mean, this would be definitely a pick where you could have traded down and got him. Now, I know there's no trades in this, but this is a trade down scenario where you could have traded down and got him probably. According to his PFF profile, Pierce is the kind of athlete with the production and disruption scores you don't let out of the first round. His twitchy movements show difference, making NFL traits that can be situational at worst and all pro at best. He's 6'5", 243 pounds, 21.5 years old. I mean, again, he's not a bad pick, but yeah, I think there would be a lot of talk if we took him over Walter Nolan or Mike Green or Jahad Campbell. But okay, I don't know how I feel about that one. Again, not someone we've been talking about many times because unless we trade down, probably not going to be the guy we go for. But again, if we trade down, who knows? You know, maybe if we trade down, there's a chance. But if we don't trade down, I'm probably going to go with that's probably not going to happen. But again, you know, listen, keep expectations up there on anything is possible, right? That's pretty much what I'll say at this point. Anything is possible with the Bengals draft pick here. We'll see how this ends up shaking out. But pick 17 tonight. I will be live tonight, guys. Keep in mind, we do have donation goals. We will be potentially shaving my head tonight, shaving my beard, shaving my mustache. So, yeah, I've been growing out my hair, my beard, my mustache for this very event tonight. And let's have a fantastic night, boys. Okay? Hooray!